Now, I'm going to explain 5 reasons why this is actually bullish. So, of course, Bloomberg reported that NIO is considering raising $3 billion in extra dilution, which got denied by NIO IR, saying there are no reportable deals. Quote unquote reportable, all right? Reportable. That means there could be unreportable deals or deals that are in the work. So we got to take both sides with a grain of salt. But I'm going to be explaining 5 reasons why it's actually really bullish. Now, remember, NIO got the Abu Dhabi fund invested in NIO, the CYVN, back in June 20th. And what happened after that was announced? Boom! The stock price went absolutely up crazy. Like, took the rocket ship, just exploded up. The shorts got caught with their pants down, and the Abu Dhabi guys are slapping them. Bang, bang, bang. Shorts got whooped. Would it be so bad to get 3 more of these? Give the shorts a big whooping? Think about that. Also, private investor. Now, private investor is actually the best way to get funding if you're considering just regular dilution, which is just plain out bad. And then you got the next level, I guess, would be a convertible note, which is also not that good. But private investor, you get to set the terms yourself, and usually the terms are pretty good. So don't forget, private investor equals good. CYVN gives us a big rocket boost. This $3 billion, 3 more deals, 3 more rocket boosts, is that so much of a bad thing? Number 2, important phrase, Middle East, all right? Why are they seeking money from the Middle East? Why not Canada? Why not the United States? Why not Europe? Why not Africa? Why not anywhere else? CYVN was also Middle East, Abu Dhabi. 2 and 2, you put 2 and 2 together. Maybe they're planning for global expansion into the Middle East. It seems like the next logical step, with the US politics being so confusing and Europe already being expanded. It seems Middle East is the next logical step. And there are already EVs, NIOs, and other Chinese luxury vehicles over there imported into the Middle East. They're already driving the cars on the road. And the Middle Eastern people, in terms of consumer needs, is very similar to that of the Chinese person. They want big, powerful cars. They love to have good service and be treated well. And most importantly, these guys are pretty rich. Global expansion is inevitable. And it seems like Middle East might be the next stop for NIO. Number 3, early 2024. That's interesting. Could it have something possibly to do with Hefei NIO China listing? Perhaps NIO Inc. sells some of NIO China shares to those private investors, and that in return actually wouldn't dilute you guys. And I expect NIO Inc. to at least get $2 to $5 billion US dollars from NIO China listing. So they're aiming for $3 billion. That falls within that range. Could totally be possible, and the timing really does kind of line up. But number 4, it could also be possible that they want to cash out the Hefei government so they don't have to list NIO China. Now, of course, the end result, if they do list NIO China, it's good for everybody. NIO gets a bunch of money, Hefei government cashes out, but that's after the finish line. It could totally be possible that something happens in between and they get blocked and rejected and they can't list NIO China, which would be very, very bad. So why take the risk if you can just cash them out directly? And of course, the Hefei government has a lot of contingencies in the whole NIO China deal, so cashing them out via this method will be the less risky approach. And number 5, NIO has about $5 billion, give or take. An extra $3 billion would easily get them past 2025, even without NIO China listing. Now, NIO's CEO has said that they have bullets that they have not used up, that they're saving, but this, of course, gives them much more cash to cushion and weather the storm, essentially guaranteeing that NIO will be okay. Now, I personally think that number 2 is the most probable outcome. Private investors, and then also entry into the Middle East. It is about time. We need a NIO house in Dubai. Abu Dhabi is already invested in NIO, and these guys, they love luxury vehicles, and pretty much the most luxurious SUV that you can buy, NIO. It's quite possible that if they expand into the Middle East, they're going to see much more success than they're seeing in Europe, because the consumer need is very different. Middle Eastern consumers love luxury and opulence just like Chinese consumers do. So guys, rejoice, celebrate. This is good. Private investor equals good. Regular stock at the market offering equals bad. Guys, I don't know about you, but this pretty much confirms Middle East expansion. I'm super happy about this, man. And I think it's the correct move to move into the Middle East first before moving into North America, because the environment is kind of uncertain. So sorry for the American viewers, you guys might have to wait a little bit longer. And did we all happen to forget that NIO actually is already in Israel? Part of the autonomous taxis by Mobileye. A lot of these people have already sat in a NIO, been driven inside a NIO, seen, know me. All they need right now is a NIO house and official sales channels over there, and it will absolutely sell like hotcakes, guys. And guys, as part of the CYVN deal, NIO said this in the statement. In addition, NIO and the investor agreed to cooperate to jointly pursue opportunities in NIO's international business following the closing of the investment transaction. And NIO CEO wrote in that statement, "We are excited about the prospect of partnering with CYVN Holdings to expand our international business. With the vision of Blue Sky coming, we will continue to strive for technological breakthroughs and user experience beyond expectations, contributing to a more sustainable future for the globe." Chairman and Managing Director of CYVN, Jassam Al-Zabi, said, "Our strategic investment in NIO are driven by our appreciation of its leading brand, innovative and premium products, and proven technological capabilities in the smart electric vehicle market. We are excited to develop strategic partnerships with NIO and are fully committed to providing strategic value that will support NIO's international business growth. We will join hands with NIO to drive the global energy transition and sustainable growth for the whole community." You put two and two together, NIO is probably seeking the extra money, that $3 billion, to solidly plant their foot in the Middle East. This is very, very good, guys. So don't get too concerned about this. This is good. This is good. There's so many clues in this. It is good. It's not one of those at the market offerings. It's not one of those convertible note offerings. This is one of the good offerings, all right? The best of the best. Absolutely lovely. Hope you keep these 5 points in mind, all right? As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.